Hey, how you doing? Happy Set Yourself Up Sunday. I'm Ryan J. Thank you very much for paying attention. I hope you are well. I hope you're healthy, happy, and safe, and made it an epic weekend. All right. Set Yourself Up Sunday. What is that? And what is DMO? It's kind of a two-parter, but they coexist. So let's go with Set Yourself Up Sunday. And what am I talking about when I say this? Well, as a general rule of thumb, Sunday is considered by many the last day of the weekend, or, well, according to calendar years, it's the first day of the week. Now, for me, I like to take Sundays and take probably, I don't know, it takes literally about a half hour to set up my week coming, okay? So writing down what I'm going to do Monday, what I'm going to do Tuesday, Wednesday, yada, 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 until Saturday, all right? Writing it down, putting it on a schedule. Are there appointments? Do I have meetings? Do I have, everything that combines my life and your life? Write it down and, make it certain in your setting yourself up so you know what to expect. And let's say on Wednesday, you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot I have to be XYZ place at this time. Well, you already knew that ahead of time. So coming prepared to Wednesday when it was, oh my gosh, and it's a big shocker, and all of a sudden you have to drop things and rush out the door to get to where you're supposed to be or get on, or however that looks, you were already set up and prepared. So all it is literally just scheduling out your week, knowing what's coming. And then it's no shocker and it's no surprise because you've already put it in stone. Now, of course, things are going to come up in the week that, were not expected. Of course they do. But by prior planning to what already needs to happen for that day, for that time frame, you're more apt to be able to fit it into your schedule and deal with it at that point in time. Makes sense? So, highly recommend taking the time and planning out your week and knowing and taking control of your week versus flying by the seat of your pants and letting the week just fly by you and take control of you. There's a difference. There's been a point in time in my life where I just made it up day to day as I went along. That's letting other people and letting the day take control of me. It's not very reassuring, plus it adds to a little bit of stress and anxiety. And who needs that? Especially right now, who needs more worry, stress, and anxiety? So for prior planning and taking the half hour to plan out your week, serves you great dividends. How are you going to plan out your week? Well, I do it into three categories: health, wealth, and relationships. Health, am I going to follow my diet? Am I going to keep up with my two-a-day workouts, 45 minutes each? Am I going to keep up with that? I'm going to schedule that in. I'm going to schedule in how I eat and what my, what my caloric intake is. I'm going to schedule that out. Am I going to allow time for a half hour reading? Yeah, that is part of my health. Am I going to get adequate sleep? Yeah. I know I'm going to have to go to bed at this time because I wake up at 5:30 in the morning. I'm scheduling it out. I know this. It's not a shocker. It's routine and a consistent routine. consistent routine is a comfy place to be. What else about health? All right, adequate sleep, reading the books, diet, the exercise, that's all encompassing of health. I'm going to schedule that in. When it comes to wealth, that second compartment I was talking about, wealth is like how do you make money? What do you do to make money? Do you work from home? Do you go to a place to make money? Whatever your job is that's bringing in the money, schedule that out. Are there meetings, important meetings that have to be attended? Schedule it out. If you're in sales, what is your daily sales goal? How many calls, how many reach outs, how many prospects do you have to fit into your money goal? That's part of wealth. Doing your day-to-day business activities, that's part of the wealth. Schedule that out. When it comes to relationships, that's friends and family, and you and I deserve relationship time with ourselves. It's self-care. Nothing wrong with scheduling out and sticking to it of doing something that you enjoy. Schedule that out. Whatever that looks like in your life, but schedule a time for peace, quiet, tranquility for yourself. Self-love. When it comes to relationships, I have to schedule time. I literally have to schedule time with my daughter. Part of that relationship is now being that she's homeschooled. I have to make sure that it's in my schedule to make sure that she is aware of what needs to happen, that we continue, because it's kind of a partnership. I'm not just throwing her to the wolves in homeschool and say, figure it out. I'm actually adding something to her curriculum. We practice math every single day. We take time to sit down and read for a half hour every single day. That has to be scheduled for me. With that routine, it's also a comforting routine for her as well. But that's part of relationships that I've found that I have. Dinner time, family dinner time, have to schedule it, have to be prepared. That sort of thing. So that is setting yourself up. Set yourself up Sunday for the week. So when the unexpected happens, you're a little bit more on the ball to be able to deal with it. DMO, what is that? What is that? Well, short for daily method of operation. How do you go about your day? And what is your methodology behind it? Is there any? Well, for me, now take this as maybe something you want to write down, but for me, I wake up an hour before I really have to. That way I can get a workout in. I can, chug a whole bunch of water, meditate. I can do some reading and set myself up mentally in prepare to seize the day rather than having the day all of a sudden be reactive to it. I'm taking control of my day where then I can, go about with the original plan of setting myself up. All right. It's easy to get distracted. It's easy to, just start putting out fires and having, distractions take hold of your day. I don't like that. So the daily method of operation is getting my mind right so I'm ready for the day. Then fall back, and then it's going towards and working the plan. With my mind right and my mindset and my attitude correct, then I'm able to go with what the plan was for the day and follow the schedule. Daily method of operation. And that's about the nuts and the bolts of it. So plan out your day, get your mind right. For me, it's very, very beneficial in the morning to center and ground myself and get my mind right so that I'm not easily distracted. I have my eye on the prize. I know what needs to get done, and I know how I'm going to go about it because I've already put this in motion prior in the week, and I know what's expected. And with that is stacking a good week on top of another good week on top of another good week. So in the end, by taking the small amount of time to plan out and schedule out and then implement, take a look back in about a month and see how you've progressed. With that wraps it up. I got to get to setting myself up. Hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, of course, leave them in the comments and or send me a DM. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and I wish you but nothing but success this week.